Before we get into today's story, I want to take a second to say a massive thank you to my current patrons. You support us what truly keeps this mission of saving history alive, whether we're exploring the Wisconsin landscape or diving into the archives. I also want to give a good welcome to our free members. We're currently working towards some big community milestones here. Once we hit 25 free members, I'm unlocking 5 of the best vaulted posts for everyone to enjoy. At 50 members, you all get to vote on the topic for an upcoming video. If you aren't a member yet, hit that link in the description to join the crew. It's free to sign up, and every one of you helps us reach those goals. Now let's get on with the show, because the road is where the stories are. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Let's Make an RPG Game. So, last time, as you can see, we created the Ice Cavern. So, I'm going to do some, this episode's going to be a little bit different because I'm going to show you something real quick. I needed to create, if I can find it. Well, let's not save it. There we go. It's somewhere here. There we go. I need to create a magic shop. I create a building 4 foot to create, so we got it. So, but I wanted to make sure this cell only spells, and there's actually an easier way to do this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to switch things over here real quick. And over in my Finder here, you can see that. I'm going to show you how you add this. So the first things first, of course, we're in my downloads. And everything's all categorized. So these are all plugins, and I've downloaded that you've either used or haven't used. We're going to need this one. So we're going to need here. I'm going to go copy it. And I'm going to go to where I have all my RPG Maker game files, which is in this one. And we're going to find it. Here's all my projects. We're going to go find the folder for the project we're currently working on. So I'm going to go over here, go over to JS folder, go over to plugins, and we're just going to paste it in. Then, so that we're done with that, go back to here. And then what I'm going to do next is go over to this little puzzle piece here. We'll click that. I already have the skill shop thing, but a lot of these times you have to have the core program above the actual program we're going to use. So we're first going to insert the core program right here. Leave all this if you want, but I'm actually going to leave all that. But because we need this above this, we're just going to go like that and apply. So now hopefully it won't throw off an error at the start of everything when we play test. Okay. So now let's see if it works. So hold on here. Yes, we want to save changes. Okay, and I'll show you this real quick. And we'll test it out, and we'll go on to keeping some more. Alright, I'll just find it. There we go. Nope, that's not it. Alright, there we go. So far no error message at the start, but let's see if it actually does what I have it set up to do. So there we go. And go by, and we need to set some, but it does what I want to do, but we need to set it up. So here's what we're going to do. Switch back to here, and we're going to go into the plugins, into here. And as you can see, I've already got default skill and prices. We're just going to leave it like that. And here's what we're going to do. Keep that the way it's set up. We're going to go here, and we're going to go to this call scene plugin. We're going to edit it. And we want shop goods. So let's see, we want, I have it set for Fire 1. As this default price. So if you put it to this default price, we've already set the default price in there. And Fire 2. And Fire 3. Like that. We could also change the background, but we're not going to bother to do that. Keep it the way it is. Click apply, click OK. And we'll switch everything back. Okay, let's test it out. Well, worship, what I get for you, and voila! Now we have all that. Yes, it says cannot learn, but plus we don't have the money to pay for it. We don't have any gold, but that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted it to do. So we're all good there. All right, and we're back looking at this. So now that that's done, and we know it works, we can add more. And the way you add more with this plugin is kind of neat. You go here, go to Skill Shop, and you go to here. And all you do is you click in. So we're going to add some more prices. So we're going to add our thing. So we got fire. So let's put in ice 1. And we'll have the ice level 1 be, we'll set the same prices for them all. Like that. So set our default prices for all those spells. I mean, there's other things you could do. You could change the way it looks. Yes, but that's what we're going to do. Click apply. So that's all set. Let's go back to here. We're going to add them in. We know it works. keep the -1 as a price because it just sets. We've already set the default in the main part of the plugin itself. So all we need to do is stock the shop, if you will. And there we have it. Now we want to make sure because he is he is the fire person, but he needs his bracelet on. So what we're really going to do to make sure you can actually purchase them, we're going to do what I call a testing. So I'm just going to go way out in this opening here. I'm going to go here and I'm just going to go new. Flip that, make the self switch A, go here, make this an auto run. And we're just going to say fire bracelet. We're going to have a change equipment. There we go. Give him some gold, so we'll change gold to 100 real quick. And to make sure this all doesn't just repeat itself, we're just going to go self switch A, like this. Click apply. Guess we want to save. Right. Now, this is available, so we bought, and we just bought it. And we're level 2, this level 3. Easy should not be able to buy. We can fix that in a moment, but there you go. And here, just bought them. And of course, now if you go over to your skills and your magic, you get fire breath. But we also got, of course, fire 1, 2, and 3 that we just bought. And voila, there we have our magic shop. Now, I could have done this with auto plugin real easily, but it would add a little bit more extra work. This using this plugin actually makes it a little bit easier to do. So switch back to the editor. So we're going to finish this off by creating an entrance to the ice cave. So let's go here. I'm not even going to make it real big. It's going to say outside. And what we'll do, we'll first build the ice cave around it. Let's see, what can I use for the ice cave entrance? Yeah. Here. Like that. No, just gonna start here and when it go around like this. We'll fill that in. Go here. I get somewhat like this. And I give it like it is an iced area. I'm just going to drop in that. Give it in some kind of snowy decorations, kind of, not like that. Maybe drop in a few trees, snow-covered trees on the sides, like so. Like a snowy path. Like this. We need an entrance. That there. Right there. And all we're going to do is we're going to go here. I'm going to say transfer. Into the ice cavern itself and drop it there. Go back to the ice cave first room. And drop it right there. Now I want to add a few little enemies to this, so let's do that real quick. We already created the ice fairy as the main thing, but let's create all I'm going to do is just take this. I'm going to see what we can use for some, just some smaller little enemies we can throw in. That works. Actually, I like the plasmas better. Those look like little ice spirits. We can even change it to different colors to make it somewhat different. There we go. Wow, it looks like an ice spirit to me. We'll name it Ice Spirit. Assuming your boss is at 250, we're going to drop these down to 100, say 150. Keep everything else. Get rid of the heal. Assuming an Ice Spirit, we're probably going to have them do, of course, Ice 1 level 1 Ice Attack. Change Elemental Rate to Ice. Elemental Attack is going to also be Ice. Keep everything the same that came with it. Click Apply. Go over to Troop. Or you can just auto name it because we just kind of copied it over, and there you go. We have that Ice Spirit. Now, there's two ways we can do this, but I'm going to do this a simple way because the other way we're requiring me having to go online and find a sprite someone had created for that specific thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. I'm just going to go to Edit. We're going to go over to Encounters. Go here. Ice Spirit, we want it in the entire map. Keep it like that. And we're going to do the same for the rest of the maps in the Ice Cavern. Alright, my mic is charging, so sound in this may be good. We'll leave that the way it is. Now next, we're going to take this and transfer this over to here, so it goes right about there. Go back up to here. Like so. That. But I'm going to change a little bit here by doing this. That. So it looks like you're actually entering into an ice area. Yeah. You realize you need to put another tree branch here so it makes it look like trees, and there you go. Entrance to the ice cave. So, for this episode, you got to see how we put in the plugin and set it up. We showed you, I then added to the ice cave, added some enemies to the ice cave, as well set up an entrance to the ice cave. And yeah. So again, thanks for watching this episode of Let's Make an RPG Maker. Remember, the road is where the stories are. Peace out, stay frosty, do good in the world, and I'll see you in the next one.